You open your banking app on a Tuesday morning because the energy bill just cleared. Same direct debit, same supplier, same flat. But the balance drops lower than you expected, and payday is still a week away. You stare at it longer than usual, not because it's shocking, because it feels tight sooner than it should. Later that afternoon, you're in the supermarket picking up the usual things. Nothing extra, no treats. When you get to the checkout, you pause before tapping your card. Not because it will be declined, but because you're already doing the maths in your head. You leave a couple of items behind without really deciding to. That's when it lands. The bills moved first. A few days earlier, the council tax went out. Quietly. Automatically. You barely notice the notification. It's always been there. It always will be. Then your internet renewal followed. Same package, new amount. Then the water bill adjusted itself mid-cycle. Not dramatically. Just enough. None of it felt like a moment. Together, it feels like pressure. Your pay hasn't changed. The pay slip looks familiar. Same hours, same role, same number at the bottom. You didn't expect more, but you didn't expect less room either. And yet, by the middle of the month, the margin is gone. You try to remember agreeing to this. A conversation, a choice, something you could point to. But there isn't one. You didn't upgrade your life. You didn't add anything. You didn't move. You didn't spend wildly. You stayed put. The increases arrived earlier than your pay ever could. Bills don't wait for reviews or performance cycles. They don't care about timing. They move when their calendars say they should. Your rent went up at renewal. Your energy adjusted in spring. Your council tax reset at the start of the year. Each one reasonable on its own. Each one scheduled. Each one disconnected from your income. Your pay, meanwhile, waits for approval, for cycles, for conversations that haven't happened yet. That mismatch is the squeeze. You feel it again when a school payment comes through, a lunch increase you forgot about, tied to a new term. It's small. It always is. But it lands on top of everything else, right when the account is already thinner than you planned for. Nothing here is dramatic. That's the problem. These aren't shocks. They're advances. Costs that move ahead of you, not with you. They update themselves quietly, long before your income ever has a chance to catch up. By the time your pay eventually changes, if it does, the new prices are already normal, baked in, untouchable. And the systems know this. Bills are built to move automatically, to adjust early, to settle in. Pay is built to lag, to be discussed, to be delayed. One side updates by default, the other waits for permission. So the gap opens without anyone doing anything wrong. You notice it not in spreadsheets, but in moments, in the hesitation at the checkout, in the way you delay a plan, in how often you check the balance, even though you know what it will say. You didn't fall behind. The costs moved ahead. And the final twist is this. The reason it worked is because you were steady. You paid on time. You kept things running. You didn't make noise. You didn't change anything. The bills didn't rise because you were careless. They rose because your life was predictable enough to update around.